So this evening we're having a celebration in honor of Randy and Karen Sue. He has been the minister of worship and music here at the church for 17 years. He has meant so much to all of us here, not just here at the church. He's been a wonderful choir director, but also he's had outreach into the community. He's led Shell Point Singers. He's just been a force of good and love and caring for this whole community. And so a lot of the people here are not members of this church, have never been in his choirs, but have felt his love and his touch. And that's why we're here.
Hi, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here to share just a few of the many ways that Randy has made a positive contribution to not only the ministry here at the Village Church, but to the wonderful lifestyle and communications that we enjoy throughout the community here at Shell Point. Randy is a unique individual. Let me just describe for you some of his many attributes. Let's start with enthusiasm. When creative people work together, enthusiasm is the first component that gets an idea off the launch pad. Randy is a generous team member. He embraces new ideas with enthusiasm, regardless of where they originated. He not only enjoys seeing other people's projects succeed, he helps them get there, and I've experienced this many times. I could give you so many examples of times when Randy pitched in to help with whatever community project we were tearing this building up and establishing, such as incredible fashion shows, which brought hundreds of ladies together each year for an elegant afternoon. Then there were the exciting annual gala celebrations, the playful resident and employee talent shows, and I use the word talent loosely there. And recently, evenings of art and music called Kaleidoscope, to name just a very few. One of my personal favorites was the historical archive event, Golden Memories, a walk through the decades, which celebrated Shell Point's amazing 50-year history. While we were focused on telling Shell Point's story, Randy and several others from the Village Church helped pull together the display to highlight the history of the Christian Missionary Alliance. And these are just a few of the hundreds, and I'm sure it's been hundreds, of events that he has touched with his personal style and creativity. Randy's willingness to help has been such a blessing to each of us, and no matter how impossible the request, his response would be, "We'll make it work," and he always did. Working with Randy has been a joy because of his outstanding professionalism. He's always polite, upbeat and friendly. He's consistent, compassionate, kind. He is good-natured. He's a cheerful person. But before I start making him out to sound like a Boy Scout, he does have his playful side too. He's a very good sport when we have asked him to do silly stunts, and boy, there have been a few of those. And he has a great sense of humor, which makes him very easy and fun to work with. Through the years, Randy has been tireless in his pursuit of excellence. This inspired all of us to think a bit deeper and to stretch our vision. Randy also raised the bar when it came to bringing entertainers to our community. His knowledge in his field made him our go-to resource for acquiring national and international performers for both the Shell Point Concert Series and the series hosted by the Village Church. Many people have told us that they chose to move to Shell Point after attending one of those concerts. And of course, Randy led the music program and the choir here with excellence and dedication. Randy was also instrumental, no pun intended, in helping to launch Shell Point TV and to bring the Village Church Sunday services to Shell Point TV as well. Randy truly reflects the mission of Shell Point, and I am grateful that I've had the opportunity to work with him all of these years. Now that Karen and Randy are going to have a little more free time together, the marketing and communications department wanted to say thank you with a little gift. To help them relax, we've decided to send them to the beach. So we put together a few of the necessities that you'll need. First of all, you've got your Shell Point beach bag and some Shell Point beach towels. There's a hardbound collector's edition of the Shell Point history for some light reading by the pool. And there's a weekend stay at a private home out on Sanibel. Randy, it has been a true pleasure to work with you, and based on our years together, I could only think of one way to say goodbye. Of course, in your honor, it has to be musical, so I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Thank you, Randy. We love you, and best wishes from all of Shell Point.